In Forever Skies, you'll be exploring an Earth so ravaged that it's barely recognizable. The tremendous amount of flying debris and the sickly-looking clouds really do an excellent job of creating that post-apocalyptic feel. The culprit behind the end of the world isn't much like the others I've seen. It wasn't war, it wasn't zombies, and it definitely wasn't aliens. The reason this Earth had to be abandoned was because of a massive ecological disaster. The planet was left so ruined that humanity had no choice but to leave it behind. Now what we once knew as a green paradise is a desolate, broken mess. This is where the main character's story begins. He's back on Earth once again, desperately searching for viral pathogens in hopes of curing a mysterious illness that threatens his family. Along the journey, a lot of things will be uncovered, and he will face gruesome truths behind the devastation. Whilst at its core Forever Skies is a survival game, thanks to Earth's condition and history, the gameplay is approached differently and creatively. Unlike in the usual post-apocalyptic games where you have to be careful with zombies and scavenge for food in the ruins of civilizations, here you'll use science and advanced tech to make what you can of what's left on our planet. This involves a lot of ginormous moth-eating and reverse engineering to stay alive. Another cool new aspect is that your base is a ship and you travel the planet in it, meaning that you can easily have everything handy and in the same area. There's no running back and forth for hours on end as you move further away from your settlement. Additionally, customizing and upgrading the airship has more purpose than just having a pretty base. It will literally help you survive. That's not to say it's not incredibly satisfying to watch the little Zeppelin turn into a cool futuristic ship. Lastly, the planned 4-player co-op is one of the mechanics that stands out the most about Forever Skies as a survival title. Nothing helps a game feel fresh and last longer than being able to play with those you love, especially a game that will test your mettle as you attempt to survive on such a toxic Earth. Whilst the game won't have a full release yet, as it will be an early access title, it is estimated that it will be ready after a year. Of course, keep in mind that it is quite difficult for game developers to assess these deadlines properly, as many unforeseen inconveniences can occur. Additionally, during the early access, players will have access to plenty of the mechanics and activities, but not all, such as the multiplayer aspect, which is planned for the full release. However, the numerous gameplay aspects that will be accessible will amass a significant amount of hours, and the developers have expressed interest in the community's opinions. Amongst the things you can do during the early access are world exploration, gathering resources, reverse engineering technology, and airship-related activities, such as flying, building, and managing it. First-person post-apocalyptic survival game Forever Skies will launch in early access for PC via Steam on 22 June, developer Far From Home announced. Also, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series versions are planned for release alongside the game's full launch.